This is the second of 4 videos. This is the first period of game 14 in the instructions. Tampa Bay at Los Angeles. We have already set up our score sheet in the video explaining that. Tampa Bay is a -1 team. Los Angeles is +1. We've already set up the decks of cards by switching the Ace of Hearts. The Tampa Bay Ace of Hearts, that's why that's crossed off, over to Los Angeles deck, and that's why there are 2 Aces of Hearts in the Los Angeles deck. We know which cards, if they come up and score a goal, we know what player is going to be credited, and we're ready to start the period. Before I do, I will mention that the reason this game is realistic is because I love hockey and I'm good with numbers and probabilities and statistics. And I played over 900 games, refining the game and tweaking it to make sure the data comes out accurately and tracks NHL statistics, team win-loss records, and player scoring, goals per game, all that stuff. So here we go. We begin by putting the puck or the pointer on the center ice dot and have a face-off. It's a push. Nothing happens. Los Angeles wins. They move into the adjacent zone, so they're in the offensive center ice zone. Tampa Bay gets possession, and Los Angeles goes on the power play. Doesn't matter who has possession when a penalty occurs. Doesn't matter where the puck is when the penalty occurs, even if it's in their own slot zone or the other team's slot zone. When a joker comes up that's going to result in a penalty, the all play stops, and the penalty, in this case, Los Angeles is going on the penalty, so we put the puck in the slot zone for Tampa Bay. On our score sheet, we record that Los Angeles has used up one of its jokers, and Los Angeles is getting a power play chance. I think all this is self-explanatory. The PPC is power play chance. The PPG is power play goals. PGG is pulled goalie goals. ENG is empty net goals. And shootout is the results of a shootout, and we'll demonstrate that earlier. In any event, we have Los Angeles on the power play. Los Angeles is the home team. They always move that direction. And on a minor penalty, they get 3 shots. On a major, they would get 10. A visiting team, if they go on a power play minor, they would get 4 shots, and a major is also 10 shots. But here we are, Los Angeles on the power play. They get 3 shots to see if they can score a power play goal. The way they would do that is if a joker comes up out of the Tampa Bay deck. No, no, no. So Los Angeles did not score a power play goal. The puck goes to the blue line dot for a face-off after a killed power play. Los Angeles gets possession. Tampa Bay takes possession. Los Angeles regains possession. Back to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay advances to the center ice zone. Los Angeles gets possession again. Los Angeles advances. Tampa Bay gets possession again. Tampa Bay advances to center ice zone. Tampa Bay goes on the power play. So we're going to move the puck into the slot zone of Los Angeles. Tampa Bay has played its first joker, and this is the first power play chance for Tampa Bay. Now, minor penalty. We'll see how a major works later. This is a minor penalty, so a visiting team, they get 4 shots to see if they score a power play goal here. 1, they do not. 2, no. 3, No. And again, what we're looking for is a joker coming up in the penalized team's deck. 4, no. So they did not score a power play goal. Puck goes to a blue line dot. They go on the power play again. This time it's going to be a major. The only way a major penalty comes up is if a team just had their minor penalty killed on them, and then they, right from the face-off, they immediately go on another power play. That would be a major, and that's the only way they come up. And I set up the deck this way to make that happen. They're very infrequent in this game, just as they are in real NHL games, but I wanted to have you see how it works. So we put the puck in the slot zone because Tampa Bay is on the power play. We record the fact that Tampa Bay has played its second joker. This is its second power play chance. Now, the reason we record this is because the first team that uses both jokers in a period means thereafter there are no more power plays in that period. And the reason should be obvious. First of all, Tampa Bay isn't going to go on the power play anymore because there are no more jokers in its deck. So no more jokers are going to come up that would result in it going on the power play. And if Los Angeles, which does have one more joker in this deck, if it plays that joker, it can't go on the power play because there's no jokers left in the Tampa Bay deck that can result in a power play goal being scored. So again, this is important. Once either team has played both its jokers in a period, 2 jokers, no more power plays after that. But here we are. Tampa Bay is on the power play. They have a major power play going on. This is all in the instructions, but I have it here for convenience. That means 10 shots to see if they can score a power play goal. And the way that happens, again, is joker has to come up out of the Los Angeles deck. No. 3, no. 4th shot, no. 5, no. 6, no. 7, no. 8, no. 9, no. 10, no. So Los Angeles successfully killed that a minor followed by a major. After any penalty kill, the puck goes back to a blue line dot for face-off. Tampa Bay wins. They're in the offensive blue line zone. Los Angeles gets the puck. Los Angeles advances it. Tampa Bay gets it back. Tampa Bay into the offensive blue line zone. Tampa Bay into the attack zone. Los Angeles gets the puck. Tampa Bay takes it back. Tampa Bay is in the slot zone, so they're going to shoot now, and if they prevail on the next play, if they win the next play, it's a goal. And they do. So Tampa Bay scores a goal. We record that right here in this little box while the period is going on, just to keep track of the number of goals scored during the period. So Tampa Bay scored a goal. The card that scored the goal is the 8 of clubs. And when clubs come up, it would be Guentzel scoring the goal, but only if it's an ace, king, queen, or jack. Since it was something else, it wasn't an ace, king, queen, or jack, that means the goal was scored by somebody else, scored by others. So it wasn't scored by Guentzel, and it wouldn't be scored by Point, Kucherov, or Hagel because they don't ever score when it's a club. All right, 1-0, and we have more of the first period to play here. Tampa Bay gets the puck, moves it into the center ice zone. Los Angeles gets it back. Tampa Bay gets it back. Now, after, as I said before, after one team plays both as jokers, there's no more power plays in that period. So any remaining jokers just become the highest card in the deck, even higher than an ace. So that means Los Angeles won this play, so they take possession. Move to the center ice zone. Move to the blue line zone. Tampa Bay takes possession. Tampa Bay advances to center ice, to the offensive center ice zone. Los Angeles gets possession, moves into the center ice zone. Okay, we're down to the last card of the period. Now, the last card of the period is special. If the team with possession is in the opposing team's end of the rink, which is our case here, Los Angeles has possession. They're in the Tampa Bay half of the rink. Then the last card can be thought of as a slap shot, and if Los Angeles prevails on this play, it's a goal. That's only for the last card, and it's only when the team with possession is in the opponent's end of the rink. If the puck were here, that wouldn't be the case. But since they are in Tampa Bay's end of the rink, if they prevail on this play, it will be a goal. They don't. It's a push, both jacks. So our first period is over. I'm just going to list there that Los Angeles played its second joker rather. Tampa Bay in the first period scored 1 goal. Los Angeles none. So after one period, it's Tampa Bay 1, Los Angeles nothing. The 1 goal by Tampa Bay was scored by an other person, meaning other than Point, Guentzel, Kucherov, or Hagel. That ends the first period. We can see that Tampa Bay had 2 power play chances. They did not get a power play goal. Los Angeles had 1 power play chance and also no power play goal. The next video is about period number 2.